What is up, guys? It is 22B, and today I'm going to be going over the pet tanking role at Beastmaster Durzag. I'm going to be going into detail on how to do this role. It is not a very hard role at all. It can actually be easier than DPS if you use your shield abilities properly. So let's get right into it, guys. Let's begin by speaking about the first pet, Corms. Corms uses a mage and range attack, but it is best to protect range against him. The next pet is Krar. This pet uses a combination of melee and range attacks, but if you are tanking him, you will not be taking damage from his melee attacks as you will be at a distance. Finally comes Tuz. He uses magic and melee, but you will be tanking him from a distance, so it is best to protect magic against him. Now, it is good to keep in mind that all three of these pets have a total of 700,000 life points, with the exception of Corms, who has 500,000 life points. Also, all of these pets can hit over 4,000 damage if you are not praying properly. For this tanking role, you will not need tier 85 plus tank armor, but it is highly recommended to bring. Now, as you can see here, Corms is about to spawn near the west gong. He is always the first dog pet to spawn. Now let's pause for a second. Before we actually get into the actual pet tanking part, just know that this will cover all three pets. Even though in this video I'm only killing or pet tanking Corms and Krar, you can do this for Tuz. The only difference between pet tanking all the other pets is that you tank him into different directions. Corms is the first one to spawn. You will tank him in the west. The next two dog pets to spawn after that is Krar and Tuz. You will take Krar into the northeast corner if you are tanking him, and you will take Tuz into the northwest corner, again, if you are tanking him. You may also take note that in this fight I am tanking two boss pets. Usually there's 3 boss pets, or it always depends on your team. But for this team, I was tanking Corms and Krar. Now back to the actual tanking. The second Corms spawns in the west, you want to attack him and provoke him and attach your shield. Now you would like to stay at a distance from him and protect range. Take note that the pets can attack someone else or surge away. Whenever this happens, you would like to have provoke ready. As you can see here, my team is just simply DPSing Corms to bring him down as they are attacking the air roots and the chargers. One good tip is to have your defense abilities open like I have them here. I'm interchangeably using Barricade, Resonance, Preparation, and Devotion, all interchangeably, just to take the least amount of damage possible. On top of these abilities, Reflect and Debilitate are also very good abilities to help reduce the amount of damage that you take. Now let's move on to the next two pets, Krar and Tuz. Now tanking these two pets, it is exactly the same, except you take him into different corners. As you can see here, I am attacking Tuz and tanking him into the northeast corner. If you are tanking Tuz, you just attack him and simply take him into the northwest corner. Now this is a perfect example of what not to do. After I provoked Krar, he surged after me and I ran into the northeast corner, which allowed him to attack me with his melee attacks. If this ever happens to you, it is a very easy fix. All it is some simple repositioning. You just run out and simply run back into the corner to keep him a few squares away from you. I am currently praying range, but if you are tanking Tuz, you would like to be praying mage. Now tanking the other two dogs is exactly the same as tanking Corms. All you have to do is keep him in that corner. If he surges away, make sure to have provoke ready and use your defense abilities to take as little damage as possible. This here is a perfect example of the dog pet surging away from you. Whenever this happens, you'd like to provoke him and run back into the corner that you were in before. The reason you keep the dog pet facing the corner is because it can only attack targets in front of it. So if you run into the corner, he can only attack you and no one else. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. And if you guys like this video, please feel free to leave it a like. And if you guys have any video suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I can't find my way back to